War rages on the home front as well as the battlefield. I would know. I'm Jacqueline Arnold, and I'm a military spouse. I was a casualty of war. As the mother of 5 children through multiple war campaigns and deployments, I know a thing or two about stress, loss, hardship, perseverance, strength, and courage. I know through hopes and dreams, through mandatory moves, through career changes, through unemployment, the costs of freedom. I know the impact it has on children and on the families of the military soldiers. I know that my family became a casualty of the war, and you won't find our name on any war memorial. I know that we are a casualty of war, and there is no historical record of that. I know what it's like to care for a sick child or to parent 5 children alone. I know what it's like when there's a grand canyon of anger and rage and hurt and wounds between the child and the father. The child only wants her daddy home. The father's at war as a warrior. He comes home and doesn't know how to transition. I know what it's like to endure that hardship, to see that pain, to understand the sacrifice, the price for freedom. I'm here to tell you a story about what it's like to be a military spouse. It's not a fairy tale. It's what I lived. It's what my children lived. It's what my former husband lived as a soldier in the U.S. Army. I know the effects of war and how it takes a toll on the American family, and what does that mean to our communities? I'm here to shed light on the sacrifice of the military family, to give a voice to the military spouse, the unsung heroes of this war campaign, to grant an opportunity for awareness and understanding of what it's like to be a child in a military family, to what it's to be like to be a military spouse in a military family, to what it's like to have hopes and dreams and career goals and visions for your own life, but to sacrifice that for the needs of our country and for the career of your husband, for the military soldier who is constantly called away in the middle of the night. I'm here to shed light on that. So as a community, we can come together and understand, to open our hearts to the compassion needed by the military families. Maybe my talk today, standing out and shedding light on my family's chaos and my family's unhappiness and my family's pain, will shed light for the entire community in all of America. Perhaps it'll start a movement. I'd love nothing more than to see a renewed spirit of Americanism, of patriotism, a spirit of America that's fresh and alive. I'd love nothing more than an avenue for each one of us here today to have a purpose and an integral part in this war campaign that goes on and on overseas. It's not in our face every day. We don't live in war-torn areas of the world. But I promise you, my children to some degree still live in war-torn communities because their hearts have been forever scarred. My family has been forever torn apart because of the stress, the chaos, the demands of the military, the needs of America, because we are there to defend, and I stand up proudly happy that we served, proudly happy to support the needs of our government and our military. I applaud the families that still endure this sacrifice today when I have moved on. But I'm here to shed light so you can have an awareness of what is endured, of what a military family goes through for the freedoms we enjoy.